with the jungle and mid lane positions, and TSM are going to use their last pick to grab Gnar for solo.
Yeah, really interesting for TSM. It feels, I mean, they have some scaling, but it does feel about this. Blabber has Smite and Boogie does not, so this should just be Blabber's, and he's already a couple camps ahead.
Yeah.
Sejuani's gonna lose this. We'll see if they can get anything done on Fudge. Does Fudge have a ward to actually leap strike over?
Fudge may be in a little bit of trouble here, but immediately using the counter-strike, but now he's got none of those resources left. That should be first blood, easy peasy. Fudge goes over the wall, but he gets chased, and he's in the middle of T.
In that lane and share XP, he wants to continue power farming, and now he's already up to 6. Berserker getting really aggressive though.
Yeah, Berserker is ready to go. As soon as he hits level 6, he's in their face, ready to 2v2, but now with that ultimate already used, C9 knows trouble could be on the way. Maple shows up. Rune Prison on Sven. Goodbye, good night. And money in charges of the smite. It's not going to stop them from taking the Drake either. So really nice early game coming out in the first 9.5 minutes here for TSM.
I mean, credit for TSM. Yeah, they've really withstood.
Blabber on the other side of the map deciding, okay, we're not going to contest this. We're not going to worry about that right now. Too much of a risk, not enough of a reward. Just go for the second Herald.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Berserker doesn't even have his mythic completed. He did go for a tier 2 boots rush. With his move up here with Sven, they drop the Herald. There's no plates, so they're going to try to play for first turret. And we'll see if Diplex can actually keep that bottom turret safe, but it doesn't look like it. So TSM are going to win out on that as well.
Feeling good still. 15.5 minutes into the game. TSM has very similar to the Cloud9 experiment.
You can see nice chunk from Neo. Berserker's got to go back to base unless he can heal up off this. Oh, they're going to go in!
They're just wanting to fight instead. It's Blabber immediately entering, but TSM's able to disengage from the Galio ulti, but now coming in looking for the taunt on a multiple targets. They grab 3! Chime's already down, and Boogie's going to be forced to flash back over the wall. Neo runs, and Solo's now the target. But here comes the Fudge Copter, and C9 tears a hole through TSM, but Maple's ready to fight back. He tries to get the damage onto Berserker, but it won't be found. Berserker's got the shutdown, and C9...
They're going to be able to get on the map fast enough, though, because Maple does not have his TP, so if Cloud9 want to go for it, it's got to be now.
That might be a big catch. They force flash out of Sven, but now the taunt, the chain CC back down to Boogie. Solo with a big man, multi-hit Mega Gnar ulti on to 3, but it won't matter. C9's already found the first kill, and they're going in for the second. Fudge locks them down, Berserker blows them up. Now they're going to switch their attention back over to the top laner yet again. It's Pentaangle, but Fudge has already died. Berserker got a Quadra. Maple's the last man standing. C9.
They want it. They want it.
Little help. Maple's going to try to fight all 4. Blabber goes in with the spell shield. He's able to find the fear. Diplex coming in for the taunt. Laser up the wall. Berserker firing, 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 firing. Pentakill.
Accomplished for Cloud9 here. They get the Penta, they get the Dragon, and congratulations to Blabber, one of the best junglers. So low. They wait for the cooldowns, and then they say, we can do it again. The ulti comes up there for Sven. Polymorph into the fear, into the taunt.
The C9 marksman after the pentakill performance. A 20-minute pentakill is hard to do.
The state of the game was, if you got into a 5v5 against EG, they could take you down. And some of our top teams showing that again is we're going to see Sven die.
Come on, man. A bit of an oof. Not exactly.
As is your right.
The best recall.
Yeah, side lane is not going to be the play. It's so hard for TSM to play side lanes against Nocturne and Jax, so they're going to look for something here, getting some good damage down on Blabber.
Yeah, Blabber loses half before the fight ever really even starts. Now you got Fudge going in, back up from Diplex. Blabber charges into the back lines, he finds Chime, surely he's going to die here. Fudge is huge, and he keeps pushing forward. A shutdown back up into Berserker, a kill back onto Maple, and another on Solo. Boogie runs away, but Fudge is still...
Blabber, and you're thinking, oh, maybe Cloud9's going to be hesitant around this play. But Fudge just finds an angle. He gets back into that back line, gives Diplex a way in, and then Blabber's ready to follow up. Berserker and Sven are always ready to follow up. So they're going to get the Dragon, they're going to get the Baron, and this game is massively in the favor of so much space for him.
Well, TSM try to find a collapse onto Diplex here. However, his Zhonya's is enough to make it so that attempt is going to result.
So they do commit that. But they are going to be pushing multiple waves here, pushing through mid and bot. Diplex has to be a bit careful, though. He's getting really low.
Yeah, he's got no Zhonya's left. C9 looking to approach from the other side now as Fudge finds the counter-strike onto Neo, ready to go after him. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade here at the start. Blabber still in the front lines. Solo jumping back away. C9 still looking and ready to fight here with Blabber, but now he's winning the counter-strike for Fudge. He's gone, or is he? Yes, he will be. Maple takes him out. TSM's able to disengage, getting another Berserker's under the turret. He pops the cleanse. He won't be able to find the kills. He still wants it so badly. He flashes forward. He goes after Solo. He finds one on Boogie. He looks for a little bit more. He's trying to shoot. Maple, he goes over the wall into the enemy base. What is this man's position at this point?
I mean, he almost has his death cap off of that. That would be his 4th item, and when he hits that death cap, you start to get some sweaty palms a little bit. There's a Mikhail's. So there's double CC cleanse on him. So it's not even like you can really look for that. Boogie now maybe overextended.
Blabber flashing after Neo to make sure he keeps him locked down. With Fudge's follow-up through the TP, Neo's gonna have a hard time getting away, and
Neo just too far up there, unfortunately, and you can see Blabber just no hesitation goes straight in on him, hits him with the Stride Breaker slow, and just the flash follow. Dragon just soloing it up while his team takes down this tower. There's not really any threat because they know TSM was showing up on top side. That is the death cap, though, completed for Maple, so that's very, very big for them. But of course, this is 3 straight Mountain Drakes now for Cloud9. Back-to-back-to-back Dragons. The flat resistances are not going to be insignificant here.
And not just the death.
C9 doing a good job. They have their bot lane grouped up with Blabber here, pushing forward and trying to reestablish vision, but TSM wants to fight.
Man, Blabber taking a lot of damage. He has a Guardian Angel once he goes in, so he won't be dead for real. But C9 still looking to follow up a little bit more. Solo's here on the front line, Berserker putting some DPS into him. Fudge wants to re-engage here with a counter-strike, and he's found the kill on the Chime. Now Boogie's your next target. Laser flies through the wall. Solo's ready to try to escape. Neo just barely walks out, but Boogie won't be able to stay the same. You got Diplex locking him down. It's Cloud9 cleaning him up. I think the whole damn game just ended.
Cloud9 are gonna finish it out. What a team fight there. Blabber doesn't even die. Deathless on the Nocturne, surviving on a sliver of health there. Zen just runs it down into the well. Cloud9, 34 in, 20 to 8. They take down TSM.
Up and bot lane, whoever doesn't respect the gank will just be sent behind for the rest of the game. So I'm quite concerned about how EG is able to basically play around.
Champion is the ability to always get the maximum possible amount of time out of your Q charge, because the icon, the indicator for the AoE is not completely honest. It goes a little bit further. It goes a little bit further, but here in mid lane, Jojo's gonna get ganked. Bandage toss goes in, but Inspire's ready to hit back. Jojo walks away with 100 HP, and Vikla and Spica do not want to try to force anything harder.
But at the end of the...
Oh, never mind! Vikla's ready to go! Jojo!
Nami early on. They're just going to start up this dragon instantly on spawn. We'll see if Spica can steal it. This is big if he can.
Oh, nice attempt. But an even better smite for the Secure coming out from Inspired. Now, what can Vikla and FlyQuest find? Vikla, you already flashed earlier, buddy! Hold on now, Evil Geniuses punish FlyQuest for getting too aggressive. Oh! Beautiful two-man bubble coming out of Vulcan, as now they might just be able to find a third Inspired with the flash away. Speak with a flash follow. The shield's coming out. Speak is going to take Inspired with him. Can he get Vulcan too? No! It's a double kill back over to Joe.
And now is well on his way to doing that.
Spica looking for the potential gank here in bottom lane. They get the binding from Winsome. Follow it up with a bandage toss. More damage pours through, but not enough for the kill just yet. There they get it. Prince is going to pick up that as Spica walks his way out of the gravity well. Chaos, 30% of its health.
It's gone.
Yeah, there's not really a contest going to show up here, so good heads up from EG, recognizing this was an easy opportunity to take it.
Completed, that's done. Blade of the Rune King's done. Demonic Embrace is done. So a lot of things coming through here now for FlyQuest, and they are trying to threaten to die, but this is risky. Jojo's arrived.
Oh, Vikla, man, that was not lined up the way they needed it to be. Spica tried to grab, but he won't get it. Still burning. He does. He manages to collect it thanks to the DOT and the Demonic Embrace. Winsome dies to FBI, and EG just mopped up everybody.
Tier 1 is a guaranteed kill if they want to actually drop it there. Top lane Tier 1 also very, very low, so they should be able to get something for sure with this. In fact, Impact's actually just going to take the solo first turret there, so that is
really... They're going to use that Herald in mid lane. They're going to utilize the power of the Caitlyn and the Lux, and they're pushing. Bring Sion down here as well, get the Demolish proc, and there we go. That is the second turret of the game.
But it is Jojo having to mark Vikla, who is threatening from behind. And they could get pincered on because Amumu's trying to wrap around. They're going to go for Vikla instead.
Vikla's the one getting jumped on. He just gets collapsed. And Evil Geniuses.
TP from Impact. They committed everything to really kind of build up to this moment in the game where they're going to say, all right, we're going to challenge at the third dragon. This is where we draw our line in the sand.
In front of him. Otherwise, he's gone. So EG won't be able to
bro.
get a whole lot out of that one. They spent 3 ults trying to get him. But now what else
Vic
might they
behind
be able to
him.
find here? They're ready to try to collapse. Someday's coming around from the side. Winsome's already got the kill on his Spiders. FBI tries to flash away. He's going to be taken down by Vikla. FlyQuest finally get a fight, and the reward.
Angles there. You know, Vikla gets in behind onto the carries, and they get roasted just like that. They're Lily, but now the wheels have kind of fallen off for EG. It feels like they need to almost get this Dragon or they're in big trouble. Vulcan now.
Oh boy, Vulcan's already gone, man. Impact setting it up.
Where's
there
the
with a little bit of
damage?
extra damage from Prince thanks to the ace in the hole. And now you're gonna see, there comes Spica. Bandage toss is gonna get inspired through the flash. Prince picks up a kill and
Opportunities here. And it just feels like now FBI is so far behind the curve. You know, he's not able to threaten them. The only person who can threaten the Sion whatsoever.
I mean, even when they had him, quote-unquote, dead to rights in the jungle, 3v1, he can just get away. So unless the situation...
Very, very difficult. If they catch someone out in a side lane by themselves, sure, then you can kind of just pile in on them. But in an actual 5v5, like, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to try to run past Impact and hold the backliner?
goes with you.
They're not going to be able to check that Baron.
Ooh. Forcing the flash out of Winsome there, so Vulcan at least gets some value out of the ulti. But now Vikla's ready to start the fight. He goes in so early again. Vikla, this is like the 4th, 5th, 6th time, man. Spica's trying to cover now. He's going to be in the front. Damage on his own, but Impact makes his way into the back line. Prince grabs the kill and Inspire, and Evil Geniuses will find no more. Prince flashes forward and grabs a double kill. Now looking to find even more after, but the shutdown from Vulcan over the wall. FBI's still alive, but Impact flashes in to guarantee that won't last. Spica wants some more, but he only lands Bandage Toss into the minion wave. Someday in Vulcan. Vulcan has no...
So that is actually so big that they're able to get it. And now, FlyQuest back alive. They take another Dragon. But the Vikla's gonna look for it.
That's a tough way to be. Vikla goes in.
Inspired!
Wave comes out. Inspired may have been able to find the target here with the Prince, but they can't finish him off. Now FBI's way too far forward. Now Someday's getting killed next. It's a double kill back over to Prince, and FlyQuest don't want to stop. Jojo tries to get away with Spica. Impact Prince
Deep to try to get him, but they weren't able to do it. He stays alive. Inspired goes in with the ulti. FBI is just diving deep, trying to take him out. But Dragons, this game is so far in their favor now.
Impact has around, what, 4,500 HP? He's pretty tanky, boy.
Yep.
And FlyQuest are just going to force this one down. Prince has all of the space in the world that he needs to take it out. Impact still just takes no damage from anything.
I mean, there's just no way. Lucian just cannot hurt this character. He's immune to damage. Like, what are you gonna do?
The bullets barely move
Takes
his
40 shots to break his shield. Like, it's only Jojo. But Jojo literally needs a death cap before he's gonna be ready to speak his
I think Jojo might have more worries in his mind right now. Isaac, they're putting the damage right back into FlyQuest, though. Vikla's taken low. Prince gets a killing spree back onto Inspired. And now Jojo takes Vikla down. Jojo can't get away. Vulcan's gonna go next. Prince is going for it. A triple kill back over to the Caitlyn. And FBI, the lone man standing, he jumps back in. He gets baited and outsmarted. The ace coming out for FlyQuest, coming out for Spica, and they take down EG 32 minutes into the game.
Prince had the stopwatch the whole damn time, just waiting for it. FlyQuest 5 straight wins, continuing their dominance here. This one, really, really strong stuff from Talia. It's going to be a lot of it playing the both sides. I was going to say, how do you expect...
Twitch chat's not even as bad as some of you guys. You don't need a cold shower.
How do you expect the junglers to actually path towards top? But he's actually moving like he wants to just wrap around and go for a level 3 bot here. Doublelift and Busio are very far up, so this would be really dangerous for them.
Yeah, Doublelift and Busio have level 2 versus the level 1 of their opponents, so they're trying to keep this pressure going. All right, the heal's already used. As soon as Core and Yon hit level 2, they're ready to get the chase going. There's a flash. Pioshik, he gets twisted advance. He knocks him back. Busio, first blooded by
Sejuani doesn't have boot, and I don't think the start of it is that good by close there. Oh.
Well, bottom side, 2v2. They got the damage on Core JJ, and Busio's going to take the kill. Now ready with the piercing arrow. Standing spell shield is done, but Yon outplays it to take him out. It'll be a 1-for-1 with those two, but
The window is so short that it's like really hard to make anything happen. They go for the play.
Pioshik letting the ulti rip here. Only gonna find a Sejuani, but he flashes in for the twisted advance on Busio anyway. Busio's down to 300 HP, but Core JJ dies at the same time.
Harry's
1-for-1 here on supports. Harry looking for a chance to get in, but Doublelift and Closer have made it back underneath the protection of the Tier 1 turret. Meanwhile, topside, Summit versus Tenacity! Tenacity's been getting whooped on the whole lane, but he takes him down in the solo kill.
Oh, that is a huge solo kill for Tenacity because there's no TP on Summit as well, and they know everyone just show bot, so he can potentially push us in, maybe even take a plate if he wants. Doublelift pretty low here. Yon threatening the dive. He's got to respect the boomerang blade. If you get attacked by that, he can dive you. So Doublelift having to back up, and now Closer is here, and Yon could potentially get chased down. Bjergsen's coming as well and has the ulti.
Yon throwing out boomerang blade. Bjergsen's ready to arrive with the Weaver's wall. Yon trying to escape. He can't use the spell shield to block the stun from Sejuani's E, and that means another kill.
And sometimes you want to go in for that, but then it's free hits for Jax. You can't actually start trading back under the tower. You're going to die to the tower. So he takes, 200, 300 damage, and that's just enough to make the difference. And Closer now should be able to get out of there. Bustio has flash, doesn't gonna need it.
The ulti, but Bustio, too greedy. He stays too close to the wall and he gets picked. Harry cleans it up.
TP advantage.
Nice job from TL, but now they've got to be able to escape. Tenacity coming around from the side. Counter-Strike's going to find the lockdown on a Pioshik, and Bjergsen's able to shove him back. Kill credit back over to Tenacity. Doublelift picks up one on Yon.
Again, it actually prevents the sweep. Would have been able to get Doublelift and potentially him as well. At the very least, Summit does get...
Team just push mid and top, so Team Liquid's in this awkward position where they either have to rush the objective or go back to lanes.
Well, Bjergsen,
up for the fight.
Nice placement of the wall there, cutting off the bottom lane of TL from the rest of the fight. Now Tenacity stuck here in the middle of everybody. They're going to shut him down before anybody can back him up. 100 Thieves. And he goes in. He finds the shuffle, but it's only on the Closer. Now they're going to chase him down. Pioshik wants it. Harry has nobody to body block. Ace in the hole takes him down. Doublelift's going to grab another triple kill. It's a quadra kill for Doublelift. He just tears.
We just keep pushing top and bot, top and mid, and try to maybe engage when the Herald gets lower, but they opted to engage instantly, even though Jax didn't have ult, and it was like, Maokai is not buying any AP items, he has no demonic, and he's not going into Liandry's, he opted more into the tank Maokai. So
Bjergsen's already done enough damage to the turret. The charge should guarantee the kill. There it is. That's the second turret of the game claimed by 100 Thieves. They're going to tie TL's turret count, bring themselves up to a 2,000 gold lead. Doublelift's trap line going to force Team Liquid to walk the long way around the river there, as the Drake is secured by 100 Thieves. 2-0 lead in that department now too. Tenacity arrives to cut off Pioshik's escape. Bjergsen's going to throw the Weaver's Wall in as well to make him walk even further. However, the Sun Disc is summoned up in mid lane on the ruins of the previous turret, and that means Tenacity is all alone. Team Liquid...
So maybe he wants to cut some of them off so they can actually engage on that front line. Look at him at the blue buff there, trying to get an angle to just zone off some of the back line here. But it's Summit that's on this flank angle. There's Tenacity looking for that isolation.
Yeah, Summit's just running away from everybody else. Tenacity wants to chase him. The Weavers will harry, but now they've already popped the enemy mid laner. That's huge for 100 Thieves. The Drake is taken low. Who's gonna get it? It's stolen away by Closer. They grab their second kill. The Thieves are absolutely... You know if it's IE on Yon. He has a Caulfield's Warhammer. Yeah, that's a Nabori Quick Blades component. As 100 Thieves, they're gonna find Summit and just blow him up. By the way, my friends, Baron is on the table.
Baron o'clock.
That's 4v5 for the next 40 seconds. Team Liquid's gonna have to come up with some sort of an answer here. You know they don't just want to give this one away. The Jax is moving like this, but now Bjergsen's coming in to cut him off. It's Harry stuck again, this time flashing away to make sure he doesn't get caught. Dawn and Core JJ want to pop the ulti to get out. Tenacity goes in. Legendary, and 100 Thieves go off. They're like, we have the damage. We just burst the Drake down while the Weaver's Wall is up. The Drake is low, and it's secured. Closer's got it. And now TL want to disengage.
They're really struggling. And when you bring up the Renekton here towards the team, it's Tenacity who's just completely unmarked down in the bot lane. So Closer's starting up Baron at the same time. It's going to be multiple members that have to answer the Jax to stop them. So if they show multiple members up Baron, he can just go right back for it. But instead, he's going to TP. They're going to commit to just finishing this. Maokai's not even anywhere close.
Oh, we've got a teleport coming in.
Oh, no, not again.
100 Thieves. Tenacity's now in a 1v4. Summit's going to be in a 1v4. Summit's already losing his. Tenacity barely took 25% damage for 45 seconds.
And they could potentially close this game out during the Baron. It feels like bot lane is already cracked open. They're pushing through top here, pushing through mid. Going to be able to really extend this gold lead. It was about 1.5, 2K like 2 minutes ago, and it's now already going to be up to 6K here. They're knocking down so many towers on this push. It's going to be a massive buy when 100 Thieves does go back.
I don't even know if they need to go back, man.
Yeah.
They're just hard forcing
Tenacity.
here. Tenacity just about dead. They will at least get him. That's going to stop this for now. Doublelift and 100 Thieves managed to crack open the mid lane, but they didn't actually take the inhibitor itself. Pioshik goes in looking for Doublelift, but alone he can't get it done. Ace in the hole fires off. Doublelift still might be under pressure, but no, he just turns his gun right back on Yon. And now Harry teleporting behind the enemy team, trying to get the angle. He could be in trouble next. Tries to walk it off, escape out to the right. Double is still looking to collapse on him here. Bjergsen knows he can catch up. Talia is faster than Azir. Goes for seismic shove, doesn't hit it. Throw in another rock. Just keep him around, keep him distracted. Wait for Double M. 1,022.
Possible members buying full items there on 100 Thieves side. Elder has spawned. They're just going to start it immediately because why not?
Azir has no TP. It's gonna be 4v5.
He's going to look to push him out.
Yeah, Tenacity doesn't want to let Pyosik anywhere near this. Bjergsen's going to ride in the Weaver's Wall. Just let that one keep everybody separated. This is Elder Dragon. Sometimes you just got to bait him in with the goofy plays. But 100 Thieves, they are taking no chance with anything so far. They're just shoving in as a group. Bjergsen is still a little bit removed from the rest of the team. So remember what I said about one bullet?
Forget core. Kill Jan instead, dummies.
Just shoot the guy with one bullet, and you'll win the whole game right there. Pyosik even takes 800 damage with these headshot crits. Doublelift has no fear, and he doesn't need to have it, man. Nobody can survive this. 100 Thieves with the Elder Dragon wastes no time pushing Team Liquid back into their own fountain. The Elder Dragon's just puking on everybody. Double kill for Doublelift. There it is, 37 minutes in, 22-8. 100 Thieves get the dub.
Doublelift.
For the rework, you get one last Aurelion Soul hurrah from Huhi. The iconic Aurelion Soul player, not going to be the case though. And they pick up.
Gonna enjoy getting punched in the face though, but CLG just want to get through the early stages of the game. Oh,
They've got it!
2v2, the root from Huhi, Stick saying Huhi coming up huge.
Bonus is going to cost them a dragon though.
And you know, I was curious what kind of build Contracts was going. Oh, River was trying to flash in range to get in on top of Palafox, but goes for Contracts instead. Great CC combo from Golden Guardian. Contracts flashing away only just to die. Gory cleans it up.
There you go. You say his name and instantly they get a kill off of it.
Wow.
The Vi plus Talia combo.
Kobe, I'm still not used to the power of caster cursing. I need to be more careful with it these days.
Go. All right. It's going to be a bonus of the Rip Herald.
Huge damage. Jeez. Huhi and Stixay turning up the heat here, but Luger flashing forward, looking for the built-over combo. Still not enough damage on the 6th state. They burned both of their summoner spells, but Luger is still the one without a support now.
The thing is,
Affected just by how Luger and Poom were playing the early lane out. Maybe it was going to take a little bit more effort from Gory, but top lane 1v1, Lurker's forced to blast away. Doka already going all out on him. Flashing forward, big Dokes on the board. Easily goes over the Golden Guardians. First brick also being awarded the 6th day end of the game.
yeah, I don't know if we can get observers to toggle gold right now, but it is such a massive gotta kill because it's on him, I think. Never mind.
Well,
it's gonna be another one.
Uh-oh, Poom is in trouble, and Golden Guardians are cleaning up another one.
To play onto the Talia in a side lane because they know they're gonna have a difficult time mid.
Luger, I don't know if you can stay there. Unfortunately, burns the flash, but there's no way he was getting out of that one. They had cut off all corners. Poom throws out Final Spark, barely damages them, and Doka is here, but he cannot fight all four of them.
Contracts is coming too, though. They're not done. Another flank. Contracts walks over on the Graves. They could force it.
But they have no ways to be able to lock him down, and he's extended most of his mobility. He's forced to flash and retreat. Huhi and Stixay have him on the run.
Yeah, meanwhile, they are just losing bottom side. Azir.
Third one of the game. And it doesn't necessarily put CLG on a timer, but when it comes to options about how they want to pick these fights, you already talked Doka and Palafox a little overextended. Reinforcements are coming for them, but Golden Guardians might arrive first. River isolated Palafox and goes through the Emperor's Divide with a well-timed cease and desist. Doka still overextended as well. CLG cannot save him. They donate the kill over to Gory, and Ezreal's very slippery. Very difficult to lock down in Contracts. I mean, he has a tower there, but can he get to the tower in time? And I don't think so. Contracts, no flash available. Golden Guardians
Not allowing themselves to get trapped. Very difficult.
The Golden Guardians, if they can finish this Baron cleanly without any interference from
Doka here.
CLG. Licorice is teleporting in. They should be. Whoa,
He got
wait,
jungle.
oh! But he flashed back in and he secures the Baron. Now Golden Guardians potentially have baited CLG far too deep into the river. They take them out. And even on the back end of that,
Massacre is what it is.
This is the best that we've seen Golden Guardians so far in the Spring Split. And if they can continue this up, if they can clean this game out, this will be
Best of ones in the beginning of the season. Literally happen every single year. Palafox teleports out though. They want to get Gory.
Well, Gory. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Now, Dokla.
my God.
I mean, you talked about Dokla having a lot of mobility in his kit, but I don't know if he can get away from Gory. I don't think he can lock him down, and now he's the one that's on the run. Gory just playing with his food. He's just laughing in the face of his enemy. Dokla's got nowhere to run. You said it was a massacre.
They went at Gory, they missed. He gets the double kill in the 1v2. 6 kills to Leah, 600 gold bounty here bomb in the first 2 weeks.
That's right. I mean, in week 1, granted, they didn't have Gory with them on the first week. You know, shout out to Young, who stepped in and played with Golden Guardians during that time. And then week 2 was Gory's first 2 stage games with the squad. But now it seems like with a full week of scrims under their belt and just, you know, time with the squad.
Almost to the 10,000 gold lead at only 23 and a half. Palafox walking through all of the Baroned up minions as well. The minions actually doing a significant amount of damage. Holy moly. Anyways,
you know, we jumped from one slaughter to another. Golden Guardians, they just see free food on the menu. CLG just scattering like the wind, doing everything they can to just retreat and defend as long as possible. But Golden Guardians, with this massive lead that they have surmounted for themselves, this is the best that we have seen from Golden Guardians. This is why an arrow was not worth at all. All right, Licorice, a little too far forward, but you know what? It's okay. Now Golden Guardians looking for Palafox. All right, this is cleaning it up in the books. Golden Guardians just taking their time. They're having fun with it. They're padding the KDAs. They're making sure that this split is looking to bounce back.
this is definitely the ideal look for Golden Guardians. Massive stuff. Outplays out of the bottom lane. Straight up 2v2 as well. Not even with jungle ganks for the majority of it. And they're looking to finish already. Teleport comes in. 25 minutes quickly approaching.
Yep. Licorice even has teleport in case they need an extra croc.
For the Golden Guardians front lines as well. So they're just playing on the really strong items right now. And Dokla,
I mean, poor Dokla is just trying to scrounge up any farm that he can get and just find windows where Golden Guardians maybe were not on the map, but they were just waiting for someone to be picked off. They're gonna go clean up an easy inhibitor, stack up the super minions in the mid wave, and it should be business as usual. But you know, remember, Golden Guardians, this will be their first victory if they get to close this game out. They're hitting the Nexus turret, CLG on their last legs, River initiating on forward, Licorice follows up, a beautiful true shot barrage from Stixxay, and Golden Guardians, and oh wait, Palafox scoops them all up. Oh, it could have looked beautiful, but Golden Guardians still don't manage to drop a single member in their final push and pick up their first win of the Spring Split.
yeah, just sweep it off the steps.
We haven't necessarily seen it do too well in LCS. It does take a little bit longer to kind of come online, but it's all going to be about how well he's waiting for the right moment.
Very, very patient.
Is he going to get rewarded? He finally does. A Blaze Olive realizes he stepped too far forward. The permafrost in the flat. Oh! That is a clean first blood from Dignitas.
Good job. Sejuani has very powerful ganks. As soon as he gets level 6 as well, he can pull a repeat off there. A Blaze starting to be able to do it by himself. Burns the flash early on a Blaze. And now you know Santorin with the ultimate from Sejuani. Huge threat. He's actually going up to Armut.
Oh, Armut sidestepping Revenge's approach here. Santorin waiting for a flash from Revenge before committing the Glacial Prison. Goes for the permafrost. Beautiful patience from Santorin there.
Second dragon pretty easily. Mid lane has pushed in due to his ganks.
Yep.
Bottom lane pushed in as well. Gives you another easy dragon pickup here. So all really dang good for Dignitas right now, though.
It is difficult for Immortals composition at this moment to kind of operate in what Dignitas have just been
How
able.
early you can get his Muramana and everything, because that poke damage is really going to be painful.
And that's going to be the big thing for Dignitas as they start setting up for the last 2 objectives, or the last 2 dragons of the game, which is Hextech Soul. That is a dragon you do not want to give over easily, Immortals, even if you guys are behind.
Holds onto his TP, says, you guys are fine, just escape. I will push down mid.
Oh, great bubble from Biofrost from Fog of War. Forces the flash and the heal from Fleshy. And now Spawn needs to be careful about how far Kemby gets on forward. A Blaze Olive also flashing, looking for the root, looking for the damage. Revenge Gale goes all out, looking for Santorin, and it can be fire, shot, and true. 2, landing on the backline on Santorin. Teleport, he's already deeping to the mid lane. Santorin has Glacial Prison once again. Immortals just trying to hold them off as long as they can. Kenvi, oh, he doesn't have Smite, but he secures the dragon. They get out at the price of revenge, giving his life willingly so that they could escape with the third dragon. Looks like a Blaze Olive is not going to make it out alive either, and Dignitas, they sacrifice that third dragon, but clean up 2 more kills for themselves.
All right, let's see how much they can actually take with this. Because with Rift Herald, this is going to be a pretty strong push. Outer tower is definitely dead. Secondary charge here, plus trying to keep up pressure with Jace mid in a 4-1 from Dig. Looking to get even more.
Rift Herald, charge!
Good job, Shelly.
You did a damn good job out there, soldier. All right, Dignitas cleaning up that last tier 2 turret on the
Rush in action from a Blaze is able to juke out the Sejuani ult. The tower's not able to juke though. Ah,
damn.
Terrible tower
Could
juke.
you back off here?
That was some crazy confidence from Kenvi. I'll say that. Not done.
Glacial Prison goes wide. No one gets hit by it, stunned by it. Revenge is now on the other side of the wall, but because he already used all out, he can move over, and he has teleport. He's contemplating whether he wants to reposition here.
Man, that was crazy. A Blaze was still in base too. He's walked his way up to the rest of the team now though. Full 10 on 10.
Biofrost cannot step up here. He can only offer so much. The Tidal Wave is the only thing that he can really do. He's waiting for the angle to split up Immortals. Tidal Wave comes through. Kenvi can't get into the back line quite yet. Santorin, the rest of Dignitas burn down the dragon. Clean stuff from Dignitas. Immortals can't get anything. Progression go over. Get excited for it. It's like, yes, Kenvi's not having the greatest time adjusting to LCS, but at small moments, maybe they look to pick off Santorin, but the culling from Spawn completely chunks out Kenvi on the front lines. Jungler for...
That they could move. Again, no smites.
Yeah, okay, this is gonna be huge. They flash forward on the Jensen. Armut trying to follow up. Tidal Wave gets 2 knocked-ups down. Blaze Olive is traded, but Spawn still lives and holds on thanks to Biofrost healing, and Santorin is back. But if Santorin's here, then Kenvi's gotta be here.
Out on the map.
Yeah.
So Immortals.
They're just holding them. Oh, just look at the way that the rest of Armut, Biofrost, and Spawn are just holding the lines while Jensen and Santorin try to burn down the Baron. 6,000 HP already just between the 2 of them, but Immortals have brute forced their way through the other 3 members of Dignitas, and Biofrost has nowhere else to run. The Baron is a flub. Dignitas have to scram. All out for revenge. Has isolated but Jensen, but quick moves as he shifts on over back to his team. They don't even want to commit to the Baron. They're trying to force Santorin off. They're split. 7,000 HP. A Blaze Olive is already on over the wall. Tactical and the rest of Immortals all join the fray. Tactical is going to soar and takes out both Armut and Spawn. And that's a
Because they wouldn't be able to end the game with the Baron buff. And this is playing This is playing the longer game. Yeah, Santorin's not able to get that. Was also Sejuani ultimate. Jensen's getting chunked out a little bit.
Immortals, but Revenge is here looking to start things off. Cargo Stoneplate gives him a massive shield. Oh my god, look at the damage! Tactical Revenge just plowing through Dignitas! And now the rest of them are scattered. They don't have a front line anymore. Dignitas on the cusp of trying to retreat it all. Immortals somehow just clawed their way through thick and thin. A beautiful early game setup by Santorin, but it's Immortals that clean and clawed all the way back, Toby.
Who needs a soul? Not Immortals. They're gonna take your Nexus instead. Spawn, the only hope for Dig.
Spawn, the last one standing, but I don't know how much he can do realistically against all 5 members of Immortals. Never say die if you are an Immortals fan, as your team just picked up their 2nd win of the Spring Split.